Hello, and today we'll be learning how to do box plots in R. To make a box plot, you just need to know to use the function box plot. It's very simple, and there are a number of ways to change the appearance with some built-in options such as the color of the box plot or the title of the figure that you produce. Let's see an example with real data to really understand how to use this. And as a reminder, I provide the code and data for this example in the box below. So let's look at the code I have in my text editor. Line 3, I import the data into R using the load function, and then I use ls to look at the objects I just loaded into R. So let's run that real quick. And so the two objects that I now have in R are box 1 and box 2. Let's look at the data. That's what I do in lines 6 and 7. So box 1, hit enter, and then you see the data for box 1 in that vector. It's just a bunch of numbers. And then let's look at box 2. Similar thing. Let's create a box plot just of the data box 1. So to do that, we just use line 9, box plot, paren, box 1, close paren. So let's put it into R, run it, and so now we have a box plot. Very simple, gets the job done. However, we may want to add a title so it's clear what data we use, because if you didn't do the analysis, you're not going to be sure if this was the data from box 1 or box 2. So minimize that. Let's do line 11's code, which has this option main where it has a title in parentheses, box plot of box 1 data. So let's run that and see what happens. Have to make this bigger. And so now it's has a title. That's the only thing we changed. Now, what if we wanted a different color for the box plot? Well, that option is just done by including the COL option, and there's a bunch of colors that you can choose, but we're going to choose green, and that's line 13. So we're going to run that in R, and now it's green. And since we have two objects that we would like to display in one image, we can do that very easily with this function, and that's simply by doing box 1 and then right next to it box 2 in the parentheses of the function. And the next thing, in the main title, we changed the title to be box plot of box 1 and box 2 data. We kept the color the same, and then at the bottom here underneath the box plot we're going to add labels to each of the box plots that we produce. And notice that it's for the option names, you have to input a vector of characters. So you can't just put names equals box 1 box 2. You have to put names equals C paren box 1 comma box 2 paren. So just making sure that you do that is important. So we're going to run line 15 in R and see what happens. See, so now we have the new title that we add, and we have the two box plots in one image, and you have the two labels, box 1 and box 2, underneath the appropriate box plots. And always remember that if you have any questions on what a function does, you can always do != box plot to get more information on the box plot function, and you can always use this with any function in R. So let's run that real quick and see the page that comes up. And so as you can see, it came up with the official documentation of the box plot function. So if you ever wanted to save an image that you produced, it's very simple. All you do is have to click on the image, go to File, Save As, and then save as what you want the image to be saved as. I prefer a PNG file. Click on PNG if that's what you want, and then type the file name, and save it where you want it. Click Save. Right here. Saved as a PNG. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Visit my website RGalleon.com for more R and statistics guidance. You can also visit my Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Have a good one.